Imagine it's 2 a.m. You are sitting in a tiny student room, thousands of miles away from home. The heater is buzzing, but you are sweating. On your laptop screen is an open Excel sheet, and next to it, a half-eaten plate of cold rice. You just ran the numbers for the third time tonight, and the math is terrifying. You realize that by the end of this semester, your savings will hit absolute zero. Your parents back home have already taken a massive loan. You cannot ask them for another single taco. But here is the twist. You didn't overspend. You didn't buy fancy clothes, you don't go to parties, and you cook every single meal yourself. Yet you are drowning financially. How did you get here? You got here because 12 months ago, you trusted a colorful university brochure instead of raw, unmanipulated data. And right now, you are paying the invisible tax of making the wrong choice. When we think about the cost of studying abroad, we only look at the sticker price, tuition fees. That's it. But that is a massive, life-altering trap. Let me tell you what actually happens when you pick the wrong university based on guesswork or a counselor's feeling. First come the living cost shocks. Your agency told you that rent in this specific city averages $600 a month. What they didn't track was a sudden hyper-local housing crisis that pushed the real market rate to $1,100 for a basement room. They didn't calculate that public transport in this zone costs double compared to the next town over. Suddenly, you are losing an extra $5,000 a year that never existed in your initial budget. Second is the transfer nightmare. You endure the shock for one semester, realize the university's career cell is practically non-existent, and decide to transfer to a better institution. But here is what the brochures never warn you about. Transfer credit fees, reapplication processing penalties, and the worst part? The original university refuses to transfer 50% of your completed credits. To make the switch, you have to retake those classes. You just threw one full semester of tuition straight into the trash. This isn't just a minor financial bump. This is a complete financial collapse. And it happens to hundreds of brilliant students every single year. Why does this tragedy keep repeating itself? Because as consumers, we are making a multi-million taka life investment, using less data than we use when buying a smartphone. When you buy a phone, you check benchmarks, battery degradation tests, and real user stress test data. But when picking a university, we rely on a counselor remembering a generic ranking from 3 years ago. This is exactly where the system breaks, and this is exactly where data steps in to fix it. Imagine if, before you ever applied, a system tracked the true microeconomic variables of that specific campus postcode. Real-time rent inflation data from local student housing portals, actual post-graduation employment rates for international students within that specific major, not just corporate averages, the exact credit transfer compatibility matrix between institutions worldwide. If we systematically track these metrics, that 2 a.m. panic attack never happens. Data removes the emotion, cuts through the marketing fluff, and gives you a realistic, bulletproof return on investment blueprint before you ever pack your bags. Studying abroad should be an upgrade to your life, not a financial trap that breaks your family's back. You deserve to make decisions based on predictive math, not blind hope. Hit that follow button, share your thoughts on university hidden costs in the comments, and let's start making better decisions. Welcome to Sadman Insights.